Uh, the mirror moment for me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think the mirror for me is that's mean for me is something that uh also consider myself as a reflection because I can use a mirror to reflect what I do right now and can reflect my future. So if I do right thing right now, it will also make me more better tomorrow. So I think yeah, a better tomorrow is one of the moment for the mirror for me.
Great point. Sometimes when we see a mirror or reflect, what we always focus on is something in the past, but you choose to focus on the future. Great point. Now I want to ask Mr. Rendra, what mirror moments for you?
Well, I always have a questions when I see mirror, every mirror. Do I know this man? Do I really know this man? What is this man special of? What is this man happy of? Something like that. Those same questions since the beginning of the day. And this man is always growing, always moving, and he somehow I need contemplations maybe to find out who is the man in the mirror that I see. It's almost every day. That's a that's a that's a story, chemistry, and mystery. That's all. Thank you, Tom.
Always very deep, Rendra, self-discovering. Thank you so much for sharing. One more, and I would like to ask the one who I haven't met for a long time, Mbak Intan.
Hi, Badia.
Yes. What
Sanusi.
does mirror moment mean to you?
Well, I when I saw mirror, I have to be true to myself, and sometimes I have to accept everything that I like or I didn't like, whether it is the ideal me or not ideal me. I have to be true to myself. So that's why we have to reflect, yeah, every morning, and I have reflections. Except, mirror, mirror, who is the most beautiful in the world? Narcissistic me. Thank you, Justia.
Thank you so much, Mbak Intan, for sharing with us. Wonderful thoughts from the three of you. Thank you so much for sharing. And before we start to our main session tonight, which are prepare speech session, table topic session, and evaluation session, of course, as usual, we will start with the introduction of general evaluation team who will help us to improve our skills to be a better speaker and communicator. Let me help me welcome to the online stage Mr. Benjamin Whittaker, our general evaluator.
Hello
Ben, over.
again. Thank you, Madam Tom. All right. So, as a general evaluator, I will evaluate not just the meeting itself, but like from last week or the last couple weeks when we start getting this prepared, all the way until the end, all the communication and kind of the setup and kind of just the bits and pieces of the meeting, of course. And without my team, I would not be able to succeed. That's how you succeed in life, with a team. So I'm gonna go and first introduce how or have our counter introduce what his role is. Rendra.
Thank you, G. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, I'm setting the screen, and I hope you can watch it clearly. I will adjust the names and role takers for those. Well, the most amazing one in the counter in regular Toastmasters, somebody still counted because it is the place and time we make mistake. However, I advise you do not make mistakes because the more mistake you made in lexical or non-lexical, you give me job. So try as best as you can to avoid those unnecessary words. So now, if you somehow can avoid that, just avoid, especially or repeated words. Those are unnecessary things. I think that's all. I'll give the report back when Ben calls me in the GE reports. Thank you, Ben. Control back to you.
All right. And as most of you now know me a little bit, like a lot of you guys do, I am a stickler about time and the essence of being on time and not being late and doing everything great. So I want to introduce our timer, Tia, to tell us what her role is all about.
Okay, thank you, Ben. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow Toastmaster Bhinneka. My name is Tia. I will introduce as a timer in meeting tonight. As a timer, I will the timetable topic speaker, formal speech, and the evaluation. I will also alert speech speaker of the time they you have left, and I will arise using the green, yellow, and red card. The table topic speaker at 1 minute, I will rush the green card. At the 1 minute 50 seconds, I will rush the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will rush the red card. So the agenda this meeting just the table topic speaker and the speech speaker 2 people, and the speech most other I speaker speech I will at the five 4 minutes I will rush the green card. 5 minutes I will rush the yellow card. At the 6 minutes I will rush the red card. At the speech speaker 7 minutes. At 5 minutes I will rush green card. 6 minutes yellow card, and the last 7 minutes I will rush the red card. For the individual evaluation between 2 and 30 minutes, at 2 minutes I will rush green card. At 2 minutes 50 seconds I will rush yellow card. At 3 minutes I will rush the red card. This is my responsibility as a timer. Thank you, Ben. Back to you.
Right. Do you happen to have the yellow and red and yellow card you can show us right now? Can we
Yes.
see it?
Yes, I have.
Can you show us now? Is it like an actual card or is it on your screen? Okay. Got it. Excellent. That helps. All right. Great. So next evaluator, next role taker is, let's see, we got the timer, we got the grammarian. There he is. Christopher, Toastmaster Christopher, our grammarian.
Yep, thank you, Ben. Hello, everyone. Hello, Bhinneka Online Toastmasters. So nice to be here. I hope everyone is doing great. Tonight, I have the honor to be your language teacher or grammarian. My role will be to monitor all of our usage of the English language, any words, sentences, or phrases that are interesting, and also point out some of the grammar mistakes so we can all learn together. And as your grammarian, it is also my job to take notes of whoever said the word of the day tonight, which is authenticity. Authenticity means the quality of being real or true. And if we put that to a sentence, for example, if we can sense that someone is speaking from their heart, we can say that they are authentic, or we can feel their authenticity. They are not fake and not trying to be someone or something that they are not. So would everyone right now unmute your microphones and pronounce this word together and repeat after me? Unmute, everyone. Unmute. Okay. Repeat after me. Authenticity.
Authenticity.
Okay, once again. Authenticity.
Authenticity.
Okay, you may mute yourselves now. And I hope everyone can use the word of the day as much as possible during the prepared speech and also the table topics. So good luck, everyone, and back to you, GE Toastmaster Ben.
All right, thank you so much. Also, our last role taker. There he's playing with something in the background. Apri is our ballot counter. So after our speeches, the speech, the table topics, and the evaluation, if you want to win, you got to bribe Apri. He does take bribes. Most of his bribes are via likes on his YouTube page. So that's right. Someone's not muted. Goodbye. All right. Excellent. So again, you're going to hear after me, after the meeting, you'll hear my report as well as my team's. Let's give it back to our Tom.
Thank you, GE Toastmaster Ben. Thank you for your thorough introduction with your team for our evaluation session later on. Welcome. I see another newcomer in the meeting tonight. Toastmaster Sela, where are you from? Which club are you from?
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, it is my first time. I'm Toastmaster Sela. I'm from Cambodia. I tried to find the club in Indonesia, and I found the Bali Toastmaster Club, but actually it is in no online. And I nice to meet you there, and I will learn from the meeting today.
All right.
And sorry,
Are
maybe
you
there are some voice. So
okay?
thank you.
Thank you. We're just about to start the first session of the meeting, which is the prepare speech session. Please enjoy later on. Hopefully you can join the table topic session as well. Thank you so much. All right, now we will start the very first session of the meeting tonight, prepare speech session. And we have two amazing speakers tonight. We would like to start with Toastmaster Nancy Marcela Avi. I met her once or twice during the contest last year. No, just earlier this year. And she's so amazing. Looking forward to her speech tonight, and I will call upon her evaluator, Toastmaster Reno Rafael from Bali Toastmaster Club, who is also the area director of G3, to introduce her role and her speech, her project and her speech. Toastmaster Reno, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom, dear. Our first speaker is Toastmaster Nancy Mazla Ali, which is doing a project of Presentation Mastery Level 3, Project 1, with the title, with the project Research and Presenting. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn basic research method and to present a well-organized and well-researched speech in any topic. Her speech is 5 to 7 minutes, and the title is Close Your Eyes. Toastmaster Nancy Mazela Ali, close your eyes. Stage is yours.
Before I start my speech, am I audible and visible, everyone?
Yes.
Thank you. How long did you close your eyes to sleep last night? Is it 4 hours? 6 hours? Okay, some are 5 hours. Or maybe some of you do not even remember. Well, wow, I saw 9 hours. That's a good sleep. Fellow Toastmaster, friends, and yes, in today's fast-paced world, sleep is often something that we sacrifice. We say to ourselves, okay, I will sleep when I'm done doing this. Or we usually say, it's okay, I'll sleep well in the weekend. Do you guys usually doing it? I bet you do. Well, I would say that sleep is not something that is luxury, but it is a necessity. It is not something that helps us to rest, but also to restore ourselves. Now I encourage all of you. Now let's think of our body like an instrument. What kind of sound would it make right now? Is it rich and clear? Or maybe it is tired and out of tone? Well, now I am in my early 20s. But the thing is, I already managed to match up with my sleep schedule. Sometimes I sleep at only for 4 hours. If I'm lucky, then I'll get 6, and luckier than 7 or more. And there were nights where I didn't sleep at all. Then I tried to make it up by sleeping 2 to 3 hours in the morning or in the afternoon before classes, thinking that it's okay, at least I got some rest. But the truth is that little rest wasn't enough. It resulted in my activities. I couldn't perform well in classes, in conversation, or in things that I used to enjoy. And now I started to appreciate people who can go to bed before 10 p.m. I used to think it was boring, but now I think of it as an elite level of adulting, right? Yes, it was so hard for me as a young people to go to bed early because I thought I'm still strong. But the truth is, it affects my daily activities. And there was one moment when I couldn't sleep at all in a few days in a row. And after that, I had an headache. Nothing dramatic. I didn't need ambulance or something more. But at the time, what I feel was that I realized that I've been ignoring the very thing that kept me going. That was my wake up call. And after that, I started to see sleep as not as a reward, but as a requirement for me. So now, why sleep is important? What actually happens when we sleep? I've got some research. I did some research and I'll share with you. According to Nature Reviews of Neuroscience, when we sleep, our body and our brain works. The first, our brain. It processes the information, strengthens our memory, and also clears out what we do not need. It's like a mental cleanup crew. Meanwhile, what happens with our body? Our body is also busy. It repairs the cells. Our muscles are also recovered during this process. And the most important thing, our immune system also recharge. But how can we get those benefits? If we want to get those benefits, we need sleep. The first thing is if we want to get the benefit, there are 2 things that I would recommend it. The first thing, it is according to American Academy of Sleep Medicine. It recommended us to sleep for 7 to 9 hours per night. That amount allows us to recycle through 3 stages of sleep. The first one is light sleep, and then deep sleep, and then the second is REM sleep. Deep sleep is where our body heals, and REM sleep supports our creativity and emotional balance. If we cut the process of our sleep too short, then we also cut our healing process. So the first one is the quantity of sleeping. Then, is it enough? No, it's not enough. The second one is consistency. Consistency of sleeping matters too. Sleeping and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, help us to align on our circadian rhythm. So what is the circadian rhythm? Now let's think of it as our body's natural clock. When it is on track, we fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and even we can wake up more refreshed. A study in the Lancet Psychiatry 2022 found that if we have inconsistency sleep or we didn't sleep well every night at the same time, it can lead with another mood disorders, poor concentrations, and also weaker immunity. And if we do not do both of them, sleep for 7 to 9 hours, and also the consistency, then it can lead to a serious illness, such as heart disease, diabetes, depression, and also memory loss. So sometimes you want people who are lack of sleep, they are forgetful. And I experienced that before. Now I would like to tell you that sleep is not a weakness, but it is the foundation of our physical, mental, and also emotional well being. Our body is like an instrument. It needs to be tuned and also cared regularly. And choosing to sleep well means choosing to value our body, our mind, and our future. So tonight, let's sleep. Sleep because you deserve to feel the whole, to think clearly, and to live fully. And let your body sing a melody in the morning, a melody of energy, focus, simply because you choose to close your eyes and have enough sleep. Back to you.
Let's give Toastmaster Nancy a big round of applause. And let's sleep, everyone. Just kidding. Now we continue with the next speaker, which is Toastmaster Vivi Amaliawati. And she will be evaluated, introduced by her evaluator. This one is Toastmaster Natalie Chayadi. Toastmaster Natalie, screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dia. Hello, everyone. Am I audible? Okay, awesome. Tonight, I have the privilege and pleasure to evaluate Fifi. Fifi is doing her project level 4 from Pathways Engaging Humor. And the project is The Power of Humor in an Impromptu Speech. If you think delivering a presentation with humor is difficult, imagine if you deliver an impromptu speech with humor in it. So the purpose of this project is for the member to develop their method for giving impromptu speeches and practice adapting rehearsed stories during a presentation. So the member completing this speech is working to develop a method for delivering effective impromptu speeches and to practice adapting rehearsed stories during an impromptu speech. The Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Dia, will choose 2 random topics from the list provided, and then Toastmaster Fifi will deliver 1 speech at a time from the first topic drawn and the second topic drawn. And after that, I will evaluate Fifi on both speeches. If one is significantly better than the other, I will choose to score the more successful speech and notes about the reason why I think one speech is more successful than the other. And as I evaluate, I will consider the members' voice and presentation, the humor of their stories, and how well they're connected their stories to the topic. So each speech will be 2 to 3 minute length, 2 green, 2.5 yellow, and 3 red. And it will be delivered one after another. For that, I would like to give the privilege to Toastmaster Dia, as a Toastmaster of the meeting, to choose the topic. Back to you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Natalie. For the first topic, I would like to choose. Here we go. Toastmaster Vivi, your company has just announced a merger. You are asked to share a few words about benefits of change. Your company has just announced a merger. You are asked to share a few words about the benefits of change. Toastmaster Vivi.
Well, thank you, management team, to appoint me as the representation of our office man to give speech. We just heard about this good news that our company merger with the biggest company in Indonesia. Well, we are so exciting, right? Because the merger bring not only more capital injection, but what I call is big and beautiful. Big doesn't refer to our body weight. Big is referring to we are getting bigger as company. Imagine right now our capital was usually 1 million US dollar. Now because we are merger, we are getting stronger. We have capital injection for another 2 million, so it become 3 million. Imagine we are getting bigger. And then beautiful is because, as you see, we all here to witness that we will get more benefits from the company. Imagine when we achieve the target, then the bonus that we can get is much higher, right? So everyone here, we have to support this merger. It's a good thing. It's a good sign. Look at from it's our side. We are getting bigger. Then you need to manage more people from 200 to become 300 people. Isn't it lovely for its our team? And for the IT guys, previously you manage one server and after remerger, you still manage one server because we won't change or add another server in this company. To my team here, admin and marketing. Now you can handle more of customers from 1,000 customers to become 2,000 customers, right? Imagine for the salespeople also, you will get more orders. You know what? Our network right now is all spreading in 15 locations. By having this merger, we are able, right, to locate ourselves in 30 locations spread out along in Indonesia. So to management, thank you very much for this merger. And to my office mate, remember that this merger bring many benefits for the employees. I call it big and beautiful. Thank you very much for having me as the representation of the company to congratulate ourselves. We are become big and beautiful. Thank you very much. Over to you, Tom.
The next one, Toastmaster Vivi, you are surprised to be asked to give a short eulogy for a friend. You are surprised to be asked to give a short eulogy for a friend, Toastmaster Vivi.
My friend, as this condolence moment, I'm so honored to get this opportunity. Well, as you see, life is full of surprises. Our friend there, lying there, was a truly friend of me. Because of her, I wanted to go to the office every day. Because she was the one who reminded me when we reached the office, hey, what are we going to have lunch today? While the other employees are so busy, she was the one that reminded me that we still have lunch time. As I said that life is full of surprises. Her kindness to me was truly memorable. I couldn't imagine what will the office will be without her. I'm so sad at this moment, but I believe this is the best for her. To her family, please remember that your daughter was an amazing person, was a kind and beautiful in soul. And to my colleague here, you know that she always showed the authenticity. We all like her, not because she's disciplined in doing her job, but also she brings cherished moment to all of us. She was the one who reminded me for the lunchtime. And not only that, she was the one who selected the menu, whether we want to fry the noodles, fried chicken, and so on. So her contribution to my lunchtime was very great. Again, to her family, please remember that we won't forget your daughter. Her kindness, her spirit was memorable to all of us here. As I said that Life is full of mystery, but her kindness will always be remembered. And I believe this is also a lesson learned from all of us to always remember that everyone should be kind as her. And to my friend there, we love you now and forever. We will remember your kindness. Thank you. Back to Tom.
Wonderful. Can we give big round of applause to Toastmaster Vivi? What an amazing speech and interesting project. Thank you. And the next one, since the speakers have delivered their speech, are they both amazing? Yes, they are. Now it's time for the second session of the meeting, that is table topic session. And tonight we have also beautiful lady as our table topic master, Toastmaster Intan Rawit Sapanti. Toastmaster Intan, are you ready?
Yes, thank you, Madam Tom. I would like to share my PPT. Right. So let's having fun for the moment. And I would like to ask a few questions regarding our topic today, mirror moment. So who will try the first? Should we make a Chris, do you want to try?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course. Okay,
All
let's do
right.
it.
First question. The morning mirror. Tell us about a moment when you look in the mirror in the morning and realize something important about yourself. Master Christopher Halim.
When we look in the mirror, we often find some things that we never found before, especially when we were a child. And I still remember my morning mirror moment that when I look in the mirror, I remember I think I was at elementary school, that I found out that one of my tooth was misaligned. And I just realized that because before, I think I never thought about anything about my mouth or my tooth. But I remember one morning, I thought to myself, wait, why is my tooth being like this? It's some kind of crooked. And that is one of the mirror moments that I still remember right now. And after that, I go talk to my parents about this. And finally, I go to the doctor and get it, what is it? What is the word? Get it fixed. And yeah, I think that is one memorable moment about the morning mirror. And I'm sure that every one of us have our own personal mirror moment when we look at ourselves in the mirror, some imperfections or something great. We can always find that. And I think right now, when I'm all grown up, I also like to look in the mirror and appreciate myself for being this big. And also, maybe right now, I need to be more grateful that I am healthy and I can do a lot of things and also help a lot of people, also to remind them to be grateful about themselves and yeah, just appreciate anything that we have. Thank you.
Thank you. That's Master Chris. Look in the mirror and be grateful of what we are. We can. All right. For the next Postmaster Elias.
Hello.
The second. All right. Mirror, mirror, on the wall. The honesty check. Okay, this is the
Ooh.
question for you. When was the last time you had to be honest with yourself about something difficult to accept? Toastmaster Elias.
Oh, this is so reflection. So deep. Let me think. uh, okay, I'll try. How many of you have a mirror in your room? Raise your hand. Okay, so yes. How many of you use this mirror every day? Raise your both hands. Okay, good, thank you. So it seems that you are using your mirror perfectly. And I have a confession to make. When I stare at the mirror, it reflects authenticity of me. I try to lie every time to myself in front of the mirror. I said that I am handsome. I am rich. I'm idolized by women. All lies. But I am honest. I'm honestly telling lies. And it is something that's so difficult to accept, of course. For you, not for me. Especially for my mother. My mother will always accept that I am her handsome son. No doubt. Yes, of course. She is my beloved mother, and I will be always the number one favorite son. Because I'm the first son, of course. So yes, I'm number one favorite son. And when I see the mirror itself, I always put back into the past. How good I was. My physique was very good. I was 60 kilograms that time, and now it doubles. It is difficult to accept, actually. Yes. Now, if I'm seeing myself on the mirror, I'm not seeing myself, but I am seeing a sack of rice. Yes. 120 kilograms. Oh my God. I must to confess, I need a diet. And it is difficult to accept because diet always start tomorrow. And then tomorrow it will start again tomorrow. Always be there. The cycle keep on repeating. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Elias. Yeah, the same for me also, that we are the diet start tomorrow followers. I have to tell myself that, okay, tomorrow I will start my diet. And also for the next, yeah, it's gonna be hard for us, but we have to accept. But it's okay as long as we are happy. Thank you, Toastmaster Elias. And the next one, I would like to Apri, you wanna try?
Okay, sure. Let's go.
Okay, let's go to the next mirror check. Oh, social media reflection. I don't know if we are following. I'm following you on social media, so I cannot ensure that. So this is the question for you, Apri. How do you ensure that your social media presents your true authenticity? Toastmaster Apri.
Right, thank you for the question. I think social media is something that we usually use almost every day. And for me, I think it's depending on situation. For example, if I using my social media for my personal life, then the content is completely different. Because when I use it for my personal life, then it will be showcase what I do. For example, in my Instagram, when I use the social media I usually post where I want to go travel, to go hike. So there is a lot of stuff that what do I do? Yeah, I think that is the thing that I really like doing. So I want to share my experience to other people through social media. And on the other hand, there is another social media that I can use. For example, if I using it for my business, then the content also completely different when I using when compared with the personal use. Yeah, I think the true authenticity is really important because if you want to be like about what we do, we need to be authentic and so that it can really help us to make a true connection with other people. So yeah, I think this make a separation between the personal and professional is really help me to deep down to connect with people that have a similar interest with me. And yeah, I think the authenticity is so important, especially in social media, because right now we use social media to grow our personal branding, and by using authenticity, it really help me to connect with other people that have similar interests with me. So yeah, uh, authenticity is so important. I think that's it for me. Back to all. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Apri. Yeah, I think we all do agree that authenticity is quite important in our social media because it will be our personal brand for our professional life and also our daily life. All right, I think I still have some questions. Is there anyone who would like to volunteer? Or oh, Ben, all right, our Mr. President. So here we go. The voice inside. Oh, so Master Ben, how do you distinguish between your authentic inner voice and the expectation of those around you? Those Master Ben.
I've been in Bali now for close to 10 years. And most of you know that I was in the military, and from that aspect alone, even my family back in the US, my inner voice is probably something that never wants to come out. Right. And I give you a little sneak peek. The idea about, and one of the things in the military we learn is prepare for the worst, hope for the best. So with that mind frame, all we're doing is looking at and preparing and setting up what is the worst possible case scenario. And we're prepared for that. So going about every single day looking at, okay, if I drive down this road, what is the worst possible case scenario when I'm on my scooter? All right, this truck in front of me gets a flat tire, curves into the road, and then destroys everything. So it's this kind of mindset where my inner voice is constantly thinking about negative scenarios all the time, which pretty bad way of living. Because you can't really stay in the moment. You're always planning for something that is probably terrible going to happen. But when something terrible happens, you don't freak out. That's the only positive aspect in the real world when my inner voice is like, I told you so. All that preparation and looking at the negative life and seeing like, oh, we're ready for this moment. So, the idea is like trying to find a way to stop and smell the roses and appreciate the positive things, because when your inner voice is constantly telling you to prepare for something that's going to be bad, you're trying to kind of fight and try to make things positive for the people around you, my family. All right, back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Mr. President. So thanks that you are live in Indonesia, in Bali. If you want to live more relaxed, or how to say, in a not in negative way, please come to Jogja. People here are really relaxed, santai, yeah. And maybe if the motto is like, if we can do it slowly, or yeah, we don't have any negative expectation or something, but just do it, follow with the low. Yeah, that's Japanese. I don't know in Bali or in other city. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, Mr. President. And now I would like to go to the next. I still have 3 more, I think. Our accounter, Master Indra.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Wow, the mask we wear. Well, I don't think Toastmaster Renda wearing a mask, but you can share us maybe once in your lifetime you wore a mask to please other. So when did you decide to take it off for the sake of your authenticity? Toastmaster Renda.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster, I think I never wear kind of mask, but if I have to decide kind of mask, maybe my hairstyle. I used to have short haircut since I was a child. Why? The teacher told me if I cut my hair short, it makes it made me look so tidy, clever, good boy, and polite, and so on, all those good words. However, when I was in university, I would like to have my hair long, yet I still kind of trapped in a situation that short hair will make me more professional, more smart. Then comes to the COVID era when all the persons do all the things in the home. Apparently, some of my friends passed away due to the pandemic, and I thought myself, if well, I don't know, if I had to pass during this COVID, I would rather have my hair long. So I kept my hair long since the pandemic, since Bhinneka Online Toastmaster was born. So since then, I love it. Even my boss, my CEO, see me, you changed now. I just smile and it's me myself, sir. I think that's all, TTM. Give the floor back to you.
Thank you, Master Rendra, for sharing your and show us your hairstyle that it show your true self. Ah, so do what you like. Yeah, if you like maybe longer, you can be the ambassador of Pantene maybe. So, ah. So we will wait for the longer style. Thank you, Toastmaster Renda. Next, Tia, Tia, you wanna try? Maybe some will help you to. Maybe I.
Okay, I will try.
I can help as timer.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Dia. Right, nice. Oh, the real versus the ideal. Okay, Toastmaster Dia, if you could speak to your ideal self in the mirror, what would you ask them about being more authentic? Toastmaster Dia.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Intan. The real versus the ideal self. If I want to talk about the ideal self, I'm a really ambitious and perfectionist person. because everything if I do it, I really want to perfectionist and ambitious. When I have ambitious uh, this this character, uh, I feel was a tired. So the example of the when I have to college and I the have a final exam, I I always worries about the my grade in the my college, and I I try to I try to speak in myself about the uh, you can try, you can try, and you will try to ambitious and perfectionist. It doesn't matter, but uh, don't your pressure on yourself because so it's so versatile. And if you people this is at the tonight you feel the ambitious and perfectionist, I want to suggestion about the you you must do it in the you ideal self. That is my project. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tia, for sharing your story. Yes, we have to slowly to reduce our overthinking. Yeah, and start to slow living in Jogja. Who wants to join?
Tia, change your background.
Oh. All right. Yeah, maybe Toastmaster Sela, you would like to try?
Okay, okay.
Oh, we have the
I
same
will
background.
try.
Right, the next question. Oh, the friendship mirror. So I guess all of us have a very best friend, or maybe a couple or family or someone in your life serve as the best mirror that show your authenticity. What makes them special? Toastmaster Sela.
Hello, Toastmaster, and I'm the
Hello?
guest one. And good evening, everyone. And thank you so much for can say that I choose myself as the best friend in the mirror for me because I think that I have no like the real best friend. So when if so when I ask those questions to myself, I feel that I have something to do for the future. I have something in life because life is beautiful and I need to enjoy the life. I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster
Thank you.
Sela. Yeah, that ourself is the best mirror, right? Yes, maybe we also need that one because ourself is the one that really serve the best. Yeah. Thank you for sharing the story. And I think I still have one question. Oh, Natalie, your friends want to try maybe?
I will nominate her.
on.
I am. Hi, good evening, everybody.
Hi.
I am gracefully declining. I just want to jump in and see how you guys love like public speaking because I do it for my job. I'm a lawyer, so it's just amazing to me that you guys love doing this, and then you guys evaluate, and everyone's like, it's a good learning experience for everybody. Thank you so much for letting me Just listen one in. minute. I am like
Let's
lawyers
try.
speak when we're required to, so I'm
Yeah.
trying my best. Like
This
I don't
one,
even
I
know
think.
the.
What about this
Thank
question?
you.
No?
The question. If you could show a mirror to yourself from 10 years ago, what advice about authenticity would you give? What advice about authenticity would you give to yourself? Your Honor? This is not even a type of questions that they ask lawyers to ask. Your Honor. Even that question. If I could show a mirror to myself. Oh, what did he say? Oh, okay. No, don't worry. How many minutes am I giving to? 1 to 2 minutes. Well, how do I know if I've already gone though? It's gonna be here in the timing. The timer will. See, this is why I'd rather be in a courtroom than here. You know, you're here now. Yeah, what you guys do here is like taxing. Okay, let me try to answer. Okay, you can do it. If I could show a mirror to myself from 10 years ago, the advice about authenticity that I would give myself would be, it's all right to go your own path. You don't need to follow the paths of others. And just because most people are going to this pathway doesn't mean that you have to follow them or do the same way as they're doing. You can go your own way, and the road that's less traveled isn't exactly, it's the most difficult one, but beautiful roads usually lead to, difficult roads usually lead to beautiful destinations, I would say, just like our trip on this holiday in Bali. We did like so many steps, but look where it got us, a beautiful cliff.
Beautiful internet connection.
Oh, because they're having vacation, I guess.
We lost her.
Or,
She's back, I think.
yeah, she's back. Okay, wait.
I think you're back. Okay, I'm back. What was I 10 years ago? Was 23. Yeah. I would say that you just go on your own pace, and even if you're young, try different experiences because that's how you would grow. Thank you.
Love to Toastmaster Kara. Yay!
Yay, everybody. Thank you. I will go back to being in a courtroom.
In the
Thank you.
courtroom. Your
That's how
Honor.
we answer. We just like restructure the question, and that's it. We don't have the introductions or anything. But thank you so much for letting me jump in.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Kara. Yeah, we have. Yeah, if we have the chance to look ourselves from 10 years ago, just follow your path. Yeah, follow our passion, and it doesn't mean that everyone go to this direction. Now, yeah, you just decide your own and what makes you happy and what is your call. Thank you so much for all of the table topic speaker. And now I would like to give the control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dia. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much for our table topic master, Toastmaster Intan, all the way from Yogyakarta. Please give her a big round of applause again, everyone. Thank you so much. And before we go to the next session, I would like to invite our timer. I forgot to ask for the prepare speech session. Please give the time report for prepare speech session and also table topic session. Toastmaster Tia?
Okay,
Screen
I will
share.
share my report. Visible or not? Hello? Okay.
Yes.
Visible, yes. Okay, this is a timer report from me. We have two speech speaker. For the speech speaker for the Nancy, she has 790 minutes as eligible, and Vivi, Dia has two question for her. So the time is to 22 minutes and 50 seconds and 2 minutes is 50 seconds. And so we have the 8 table topic speaker. All the table topic speaker you can see this is eligible except the Kara. You has lost connection, but I am happy to you come the meeting tonight. This is my report in the timer report. Back to you, Tom. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tia, for your time report for session and also section. Now, I think it's time for us to open our camera and have a picture together. And I will invite the official photographer of District 87, Toastmaster Rendra, to take a beautiful photo of us.
Thank you very much, Tom. Kara, you need to be on board. E.T., you need to turn on your video. Are you there, E.T.? Helios Theophilos, are you there? Bro, I'm still alive or not? Okay, it seems that he's not there. Okay, I would like to take photos of you. First photo goes straight to authenticity. If you have to pose with your authentic pose, what can that be? 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Wait, yeah. Hold on a moment. I am pasting it here and there. Okay, so what is the theme of today?
Mirror.
Authenticity.
Mirror.
Mirror moment.
Mirror moments.
Okay. I believe that each of you has a beautiful or handsome side. Handsome side. That's the photographer always asks to the model. I don't know, but I would like to know what is or which one is your beautiful or handsome side. Okay? According to you, of course. 3, 2, 1. Okay, got it. Hold on. Hold on. I need to paste this first. And in that part. Okay, now this is the last. Please imagine imagine what the post the best to you 10 years from now. And 3, 2, 1. It's fine. Okay, done, Tom, done.
Thank you very much. Oh, wonderful photographer, Toastmaster Rendra. Now we move on to almost at the end of the session, which is evaluation session. And this session will be led by the general evaluator, Toastmaster Benjamin Whittaker. Toastmaster Ben, over to you.
All
once
right,
again.
thank you very much, Tom. Well done. Okay, so let's get it going right away. We have our evaluators. Are we going to go to the order that the speeches were given or flip them? Natalie, are you first? Okay, no, we're going to go the order as they were given. So, Reno, you want to give the evaluation? Let's go.
All right, Toastmaster Nancy, congratulations on finishing your research and presenting speech. I highlighted several points. In fact, this is a pretty good speech. You have 4 things that I like about your speech. And of course, you have 2 improvements that I will present to you later, and 1 challenge to further improve your speech in the future. Let's start with the first category, the things that I like, which is a lot of them. First one is the good opening. You start by asking the audience the easy question, but also I feel that you give us appropriate time to answer that question. Secondly, is the use of good gesture, especially for this kind of online meeting. You're really able to nail the space using your hands, using the movement, whatever movement that are provided by the camera. Good job. Third one is the excellent background of your research. This is a very simple topic, but it also relates to every single one of us because every single one of us sleep, and if we lack sleep even for a few nights, will be fatal. So good background. And the last one, of course, since this is a research and a presentation project, you did your research, you presented the source, and good job on that. 2 things that I think you can improve on, Toastmaster Nancy. First one is the presentation tone itself. I noticed throughout the speech, the presentation feels kind of flat. Especially you have so many points that you can highlight us even more using your sound, not just the gesture. I feel this is some kind of the missed opportunity to make us more engaged. Second one is the structure of the speech itself. I noticed that you start your speech with introduction and then background, and then you do your research and then go back to personal story and then go back again to research and then go back to story and then end. So if you can simplify the structure into, for example, like opening, research, real example, and the message, that will be better. And one challenge that I like to give you, this is specifically for this type of project, which is research and presenting. Since there are a lot of data that you will present, I highly recommend to use some visual, especially like numbers, the event, especially a lot of names that we might not be that familiar with. If you can visualize it better, for example, writing it down, or even better, have some picture, that would be amazing. But overall, it's such a good speech. You did well on the opening, the gesture, the background, and the research itself. 2 things you can improve on, which is the tone or the vocabulary and the speech structure. And 1 challenge is to use our presentation slide. Overall, congratulations on finishing your research and presenting project. Looking forward for your next speech.
All right, good job, Reno. Well done. Very useful information as well. Next, we're going to go to Toastmaster Natalie.
Toastmaster Fifi, what a challenge that you have overcome tonight. I know it's not easy to give an impromptu speeches, let alone impromptu speeches that incorporate humor. So I want to commend you on completing the project. From the 2 speeches that you did, I noticed 3 great things in the presentation. The first one is the use of anecdotes. Did you notice that in the first speech, Toastmaster Fifi said, "Don't worry, ID guys, we still have one server." And also in the second speech, her contribution to my lunchtime is very great. Like among other things that you can talk in someone's funeral, you're talking about the contribution to the lunchtime. I think it's a very funny moment. So well done on that. Second thing that I love is the memorable key phrases that she delivered in the beginning and also at the end. So it helps us to memorize what's important from each species. For example, the first one was big and beautiful, and the second one is kindness will always be remembered. And the third one that I like is the appropriateness to the occasion. Toastmaster Fifi set up the speech so well.
So well, it froze me.
Yeah, she froze. Somebody must poke her up. Kara, can you just kiss her? Can we turn off our video all to give the bandwidth to Natalie? Just try it out.
Natalie's out. She's back.
I'm back.
You are frozen for a half of your evaluation. What should I do?
I'm back. Sorry. I'm just going to continue where I left off. So the first one that I would like to recommend is the specific details. Specific details in the speech make the speech more personal. For example, in the first one, you can talk about the name of the company. Until at the end of the speech, I didn't know what company it was and also the name of the company. And you can also incorporate that into the humor part. The second thing that I would like to suggest is one of the humor techniques that you can incorporate is the analogy. For example, for the first speech, you can use analogy such as merger is like a marriage without a declaration of love. So when you use that analogy, it helps bring an abstract concept to reality, and that will help upgrade the humor. The third thing that I would like to suggest is in the vocal variety. I think I'm gonna be frozen again. The vocal variety is to add pause before the punchline or the fun moments. So stretch the moments so your audience can feel it. For example, before the punchline at the second part, when you say like the biggest contribution of the daughter, whoever her name is
Okay, I think Bali need bigger bandwidth. Definitely it is. Bali needs bigger bandwidth. Yes. Maybe 6G infrastructure for Bali. Okay, Ben, I think you get the control back with you.
All right, let's do that. So we don't be late here. All right. It's okay, Natalie. I think we got it. No, not really.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, the internet plays a joke on me, right? Okay.
At least you have a good view, though, apparently. Anyways. All right, good job, Natalie. Thank you. For the most part, hopefully, Fifi, you got enough, and maybe Natalie could type up something and let you know some other cool things that you could do for next time as well. And real quick, Tia, we're both evaluators eligible. Just do like a head nod, yes or no.
Yes.
Tia?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, for your life.
Thank you, bro.
All right.
Yes.
All right, cool. So if we can get our ballot counter to post the results or the ballot, Apri, can you launch the poll?
Yeah, I was still waiting for Natalie to put the polling so I can just launch.
What?
Natalie will create the polling, so I can only just launch the poll.
Natalie is going to create the poll with
Yeah,
her internet.
I cannot create the poll.
I have prepared it, but because I got kicked off.
All right.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. Okay.
Can you launch
There you
it,
go. I
Apri?
will launch in. Yeah,
There we go.
can see it.
Vote. Okay. And while we're waiting for you guys to vote, let's go to our roll takers. Our counter. Let's go, Rendra.
Okay, bro. Ben, as a GE, General Evaluator for tonight, I would like to, oh, wait, I need to share this first. Share this one, share. Okay, cool. Everyone, you see on my screen, I have count. Well, I do apology if I made mistake. It seems that I am. However, so far I ears notes your lexical or non-lexicals. It seems to me that Tia is the most nervous lady of tonight. I don't know why, Tia. It is maybe because your hair is much better and new one. Okay, you need to be more confident. It is good. It's good like my hair good. Okay. In the sides of lexicals, I see that most people still use so for the either filler or something in the sentence. So somehow, if we do not use that, it will not change the meaning of the sentence. And for the non-lexical side, as always, ah is the most used by all the speakers when the time given to each of them. Yes, ah. And the number 2 is repeated word. And the total for lexical is 14 by all those speakers. And the total of the non-lexicals are 17. All those combined is 31. Ladies and gentlemen, I also note the yellow one for Natalie, Dia, Nancy, Christopher, E.T., especially Sela, because you just got interrupted with your internet bandwidth. So I cannot find both lexical and non-lexical for all those golden speakers. For Kara, welcome aboard to Toastmasters. You better ask Nancy how to be a member, and I can help you to be a member. Thank you. Give the control back to GE. Bam.
All right. Good job, Rendra. Is always fun. Stop talking about hair, man. Reno and I are offended. All right, there we go. Anyways, Reno and I can grow facial hair. I don't think you can. Anyways, let's go to our grammarian, Toastmaster Christopher.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ben. I would like to go through our English language usage tonight. First, I would like to take notes of the things that I heard that is not grammatically correct, and I will go through them one by one. The first one is in the weekends. So in the weekends, the more correct usage is should be on the weekends or at the weekends. Second one is I heard someone said inconsistency sleep. So the correct one is inconsistent sleep. The next one, we are so excited. We are so excited. Next one, thank you for having me as the representation of this company. The better version of that would be, thank you for having me as the representative of this company. And the next one, your daughter was amazing person. So the correct one should be, you can use your daughter was amazing or your daughter was an amazing person. So you should add an to that sentence. And the next one, I would take notes of the pronunciation, and maybe you guys can unmute all of your microphones. Word of the words that I am about to say to you all. The first one is, okay, ready to unmute everyone? The first one is chemistry. What's the correct word pronunciation?
Chemistry.
Chemistry, right.
Chemistry.
Yeah. So the next one is requirement. What's the correct version? Requirement. Okay.
Requirement.
Yeah. The next one is muscle.
Muscle.
Muscle. Okay.
Muscle.
Memory loss.
Memory loss.
Memory loss. Yep.
Memory loss.
Correct. Okay. You can mute your microphones back. And the last one, I hear from all of you speakers tonight. The first one is from Toastmaster Nancy. Our body is like an instrument. It needs to be tuned. And next, elite level of adulting. That's a good phrase. Elite level of adulting. And the next, from Toastmaster Fifi, life is full of mystery, but her kindness will always be remembered. That's a very sweet phrase. Next, from Toastmaster Elias, this is very interesting. I am honest. I am honestly telling lies. That's interesting. And the last one, I will close with a phrase from our new guest, Kara, which is the road less traveled usually leads to beautiful destinations. Okay, and I think today, which is authenticity, I noticed Toastmaster Elias, Toastmaster Intan, Toastmaster Apri, and also Toastmaster Rendra, and maybe I did not write, but thank you for everyone who said the word of the day, and I will give the control back to our G, Toastmaster Ben.
All right, well done, very thorough for Marion, Toastmaster Christopher. Awesome job. Okay, so I am the GE, and I'm going to give my report now. All right, so again, I want to give credit to Toastmaster Natalie. Always, again, she's the president, by the way, now, just to let you guys all know, Madam President of Bhinneka. And she is in constant communication with all these different parts. So it's very good. Great job, Natalie. And great job delegating. So she's like, Ben, go get a timer. And I'm like, okay, yes, President. And I did. And thank you to our timer, Tia. Great job. I appreciate it. Good job with the timing this time. Great job. And Christopher, great job as a grammarian as well. And again, I like the actual interactive aspect because it doesn't happen enough in like most Toastmasters clubs, that are, I guess say English as a second language. They should be more, there's a lot of uhs there. It'd be more, man, I can't even think. My brain is gone. Right? Interactive, where people actually get to say the words. Because, it's just hearing and then saying it. A couple of the words I heard as well. I'm just going to give another one. There was the word eulogy, right? There was a eulogy is like the speech that Fifi gave that was mispronounced as well that we kind of missed. But anyways, great job. And where is he at? Our counter. For those of you that don't know Toastmaster Rendra, he is very happy person. He's so happy he makes himself happy by laughing so much. It's great. Positive energy. And anytime he takes any role, that's something you kind of look at where if you're going to do something and you're doing it with so much passion and pleasure, you're making yourself laugh and have a good time. Kudos to you, Rendra, because again, sometimes in this crazy world, we need someone that can put a smile on our face. So good job to that. Well done. And our Tom, last but not least, Toastmaster Dia, yes, great job handling the Tom work. Well done. Fantastic. And where did she go? Where did Intent go? There she is. Our Toastmaster. Table topic master, I mean. Intent, great job. Thank you so much for coming up with some fantastic questions, as well as putting them right there so we can see them, right? But one thing I would say is when the speaker is speaking, maybe unshare your screen so then we can kind of focus directly on the speaker and not have like the question there. That'd be only a little thing I would say kind of improve on. And to the evaluators, yes, the evaluators, great job, Reno. Always coming up with some solid details. And every time I saw Reno, like, I don't know, was it been 4 years now? 4 or 5 years when he was a brand new Toastmaster in Canggu. So the guy's come a long, long way. He had hair and now he doesn't. That's one aspect. We both had hair when we were doing Toastmasters, and now we just have facial hair. So, great job. Again, guys, this is what marriage does to you. It takes the rest of it away. Unless you're Rendra. Then it just keeps on growing. But great job. And then Natalie, I'm glad your view of your vacation probably is a lot better than your internet. But what we heard from your evaluation is actually very useful. And again, for those of you that don't know, Natalie is a champion evaluator. So, take it. Take the information. It's not free unless you're not a member of Toastmasters and you're just visiting. Her lawyer friend is getting some free evaluation lessons. Maybe Natalie should charge her friend as well, right? Kara, not free, right? All of us pay to hear Natalie talk. All right. Great job. And again, having so many people come from different aspects or different areas in Indonesia, and even having a guest is fantastic. And I'll get to that in my closing. But that is it for my evaluation. I'm going to give it back to the Tom so you can do the ballot.
Thank you so much, Ben. What a thorough evaluation. I believe it's not just beneficial for us as role takers or the speakers and evaluator, but also all of us as a person, individual, and a Toastmaster member. Now it's time that we are waiting for the announcement of the winner for our favorite table topic speaker, prepare speech speaker, and also evaluator. Our ballot, are you ready, Toastmaster Apri?
I'm ready.
Yeah, over to you.
Okay, everyone, this is the time for announcement for the most favorite prepared speaker, table topic, and also evaluator. So let's start with the most favorite for the prepared speakers goes to Master Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy, where are you, Nancy? I would like to take photo of you. Wait, pin Nancy. Adjust the size. Okay, cool. Okay. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
All right, the next one will be the most favorite double topic speaker for tonight goes to Master Benjamin. Master Ben.
Hey, congratulations. Wait, I need to remove pin of Nancy and then pin Ben. Green pen, okay, cool. 3, 2, 1. Superman. Done.
Right, and the last one will be very competitive. The most favorite avatar for the next goes to Toastmaster Reno.
Toastmaster Reno, wait, remove pin. And then I pin Reno, okay. Cool. 3, 2, 1. Oh boy, this gentleman won the mall. The bald man won it all.
Right, it's done.
Done, finish.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, I think that is for congratulations for the winner. And I will give control back to our Tom, Toastmaster. Yeah.
Thank you so much, our ballot, Toastmaster Apri, and congratulations to all of our winners. It's always nice to have a mini contest in every meeting, right? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters. Thank you for staying from the start to almost the very begin to the end for in the Bhinneka Toastmasters Club meeting with tonight's meeting team, Mirror Moments. And to close this meeting, before I give the control to the president, I would like to emphasize that mirror moments, sometimes it's challenging. They challenge us, but also at the same time, they free us from the mask that maybe we wear to be the more authentic self. And also, mirror moments may start with a discomfort, but at the end of the day, it will lead to the growth, clarity of ourselves, and the truth. So, mirror moments, let's go back to our authentic self. Thank you so much for having me as the Toastmaster of the meeting tonight. And I give the control to the club president, Toastmaster Natalie. Can you do it? Or no, I think back to the, on behalf of the club president, I give the control to Toastmaster Ben. Over to you.
Yes. Okay, you can hear me one more time. And I want to make sure. Okay. So before we go, I want to try this. So this is for one of our guests here. I'm going to try this. Okay. Arkun Sumriap Tamok. Amir, that didn't work? Okay. I was trying to say in the Cambodian language, thank you for coming, Selah. So it's Arkun Sumriap Tamok. No, it's so hard.
I cannot understand.
Khmer is really hard language to pronounce, so I tried. Anyways, thank you for coming. Tell us about your club in Cambodia. Toastmaster Selah?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ben. Actually, I'm from Khmer Corner Toastmaster Club in Cambodia and the district 97. Yeah, and I joined the club in Indonesia because I really miss Indonesia. I have a study in Jogja for 2 years, and I also been in Bali for one time. And when I joined the club for the first time, I feel that energetic and well engaged, really engaged to me. And I hope to join the club for the next meeting. Thank you.
All right. No, thank you very much as well. I love Cambodia. I've been to Angkor Wat twice. Fun place. And all right. Any other guests? Kara, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Right? Can you tell us what kind of lawyer you are? So we can, if we need to get in trouble, we might need to call you for something.
I'm a general practitioner, so I do all kinds. But my main specialization is property law, labor law, and education law. I also do criminal law. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Property laws. So if I buy a house in Bali, I have to call you.
Philippines.
Oh, okay, Philippines. Got it.
Yeah,
All right. Fantastic. Thank you for joining in. All right, everyone else, I really appreciate you all for coming. And again, so many people from different clubs coming together to helping us put on another great club. I think that's it, right? Is nothing else I need to say, Natalie? We can just kind of like adjourn the meeting right now.
Yep, we meet every first and third Monday, 7 p.m. GMT +7. So remember the time, remember the date also. First and third Monday, 7 p.m. starts GMT +7. So we'll see you in next month.
Bye-bye.
Meeting is adjourned.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Ciao.
Bye, everyone.
Thank
Au
you.
revoir.
Yeah. Good night.
Bye,
Arrivederci.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.